Hi YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Today we're going to do a speech for you guys about the top 100 rewards for you guys on PS5. The thing I want to say first of all is, first of all, I got to say thank you to all the support recently. You know, I know the game has been, you know, in a sense, it has been kind of dead for some of you. Some of you have left because maybe Derrick Henry. Some of you have left because the game got old. You couldn't take it anymore. Some of you left because MLB, or maybe you left because you're quitting video games in general. I know life takes you different places. I know for me, I already told most of you guys that, you know, if I'm to ever grow up, because I have not grown up completely. 20 years old is not really grown up. I am an adult, but it does not mean I'm completely grown up. If I'm ever grown up one day, if I'm lucky to be married, if I'm lucky to, being married doesn't really have a big factor because I'll still have time for free time, but that free time is going to be pretty much cut with time with my significant other. If I ever get an important job, we don't mean just like a high school teacher, one day a professor, maybe a principal, maybe a superintendent, on the school board. If I'm ever working long hours, that might cut into Madden. There are other ways to quit video games, right? But not in a way where it's like, I'm done. I'm done forever. I throw the remote. I'm done. We mean done in a legit sense. There will be a day because there's no way I'm going to be 50. Maybe I will. But I just don't see myself being 50 years old playing Madden, especially with how smart I am and stuff. I want to try to explore the world. Who cares? Maybe try to travel overseas. I don't know. I want to try to do a lot in my life. It's something I really just wanted to do. Explore mathematics. Explore what math means in the education realm for just so many different countries. And I I really don't have a passion for international studies as you may think. It's more of just education really gets me going, in a PG sense. And I think honestly, it's just like I want to research it, and I'm doing a paper right now. Actually, I'm actually writing my paper here for a project. I hate writing. Writing is boring, but the thought of just knowing more information just fascinates me about education, mathematics, and just in general, just exploring your options in this world. And like I said, right now I'm in a small subset of my life. I'm 20 years old, almost 20 and a half. I'm going into my junior year of college. It's summertime almost. 21 is a big age, just like 18. And I'm able to drink legally. I think just in general, 21 just feels like okay, like I'm a real adult. Like 18 years old is like, okay, you're an adult, but you're still a teenager, right? It's like a gray area in the rule book. Um, but where I'm getting at with this is, I want to first off say thank you. Thank you to everyone for still being here on my channel. I have retired in the past. If you left my channel for that, I'm sorry. But you have to realize, most people do leave Madden when they go to college. Most people, they leave Madden, for other reasons. Maybe because of NBA or MLB or Call of Duty or whatever. And, what it comes down to is that, I don't blame them. Madden is a very bad game. And it's just like education. Just because I love education doesn't mean I won't say it's corrupt. Education in this world is corrupt. We are tested with our intelligence through tests. Tests which, in my opinion, don't determine your true intelligence. For people that go to Harvard, they might not have common sense, but because they got a 36 in their ACT, they are the smartest in the world. Or at least the top tier percent, right? In Madden, it's corrupt. Just like education. If you get top 100, I'm a top 100 player. It doesn't mean that. On paper, it does. On paper, it means you're smart if you get a high ACT score, high SAT score. But in Madden, right, it's not true. But everyone thinks that. Everyone in this whole world has been getting it wrong for so many years. And you guys probably heard it a million times, so I'm going to do the 1,000,001 time, right? Money will not buy you happiness. Okay? Be careful who you marry. Okay? Friends may last weeks, but family lasts forever. Okay? Academics first, right? All these sayings, well, how about this one? Okay? A title is a title. Just because, you get, top 100, it doesn't mean that, it's everything in my whole world, like the Lombardi Trophy. Yeah. It feels great. It does. But I'm not going to sit around and flex and be like, look at me, like it's stupid. And so many people do that with Super Bowls. I'm biased. I'm a Browns fan. I'm biased. I won no Super Bowls. And everyone else in the NFL is flexing their Super Bowl wins. It's a name. It's a title. It's a Super Bowl. One Super Bowl equals one championship. You're both the winner of the National Football League. The only difference is it's a Super Bowl era. It's not a Super Bowl era. In Madden, if you win Weekend League, you're top 100. But what about before Weekend League? What about before Weekend League? Are we not going to count that? In Madden 16 Draft Champions, if you were on the top tier percentile of rankings and you were on the leaderboards, are we not going to count that as victorious? Or are we only counting Weekend League as victorious? Because that's what you're saying. I don't like it. I don't like how society does things. I don't like how we have to say, I have this many followers on TikTok, I'm cool. I'm famous. I'm dating someone, I'm cool. I got a high ACT score, I'm smart. I got a higher grade than you, I'm better than you. I have more, I beat you in Madden, sit down. The way society is, it's just like, like you wonder why the stress levels are through the roof. You wonder why kids are getting depressed more than ever. They don't feel loved. They don't feel good enough. Well, let me tell you something. You are good enough. Because just because you might not get top 100, or just because you might not get A's, maybe you are smart in something else that I'm not. Do you know that I have poor English? I am not that great in reading stories. I am not that great with grammar. I am not that great in NBA. I suck at MLB. I suck at Call of Duty. I'm not strong, right? Maybe you're strong. Maybe you're muscular. Maybe you're attractive. I'm not saying I'm unattractive, but, maybe you're a model. And it's just like, there's other ways that you are better. It's not just Madden, but everyone just assumes it is. When we're in that moment, when we're playing that game, everyone feels like our life is dependent on it. Is it? Hell no, it's far from that. Yeah, I got top 15 this week. Yeah, I probably should have got top 10. But you know what? It doesn't matter what I got. Because I proved to everybody I can do it. Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't get top 10. But I was top 15. I was so close. I can do it. And it's just like, everyone always has to nitpick, but PS5's easier. And, oh my God, dude. I really don't care if it's easier. I really don't care. Because define easier. Define easier. Because in all reality, PS4 is a fraud. The game's a fraud. The game is nothing composed of luck and a chess match. And it's literally saying, are my plays better than your plays? It's a fraud. Literally, I'm able to say it. Because I got top, I can say it. Because I got top 100, top 75, top 50, and now top 25. I have done it. I have done my goal in this game. So, therefore, I am able to say that this game sucks. And I'm not biased. Because I still succeeded. I won 84% of my games. I went 21-4. I had 1 DC, 1 griefing. So really I'm 22-3. That's really 88% of my games. I won 88% on paper in my games. Or in theory. And I still think the game sucks. And it's not fair. So I'm not biased because I won and I'm still pissed. It's just, everyone, everyone's gonna say, the game's dead. Everyone's gonna say, this game, is dead. Everyone's gonna say, MLB season. Everyone's gonna say, get on NBA, Call of Duty. People ask me in the stream too, Matt, how do you not get sick of Madden? Because football is a passion of mine. Football, it's not really Madden football. I would say football is. Madden is a hobby. Football is passion. And whether it's watching it, playing it, talking about it, just playing games about it, watching YouTube videos, and, hopefully one day coaching or, I referee football up to JV football here in Ohio. And just doing that alone just shows you my love for the game. And it's sad because God did not build me in a way to play football. I'm obviously not that muscular, like I said. And if I was more muscular, I would have played safety. If I was faster too. You gotta be pretty fast, guys. If not, you're gonna be burnt deep, right? On those zone coverage drops. But like what it comes down to though is like, I wish I could play football, but I couldn't. But I'm not going to sit there and cry about it. I'm going to do what God made me, able to do. And that was, be smart, be a teacher. And again, smart is subjective. Because like I said, I'm not the smartest. But on a scale of 1 to 10, compared to the average kid, I would say I am pretty smart. So I'm going to use that knowledge to help other people. And that's my philosophy in life. And that's why I became a YouTuber. Okay? If I was on YouTube to make money, I would have left a long time ago. If I was to grow up, and if I were to, if I was worried all about money, I would not be a teacher, because teachers don't make that much money. My philosophy in life is I want to distribute, okay, not only wealth, but I also want to distribute knowledge. I know that sometimes, because everyone thinks school is hard. It doesn't have to be. If you don't, you don't have to let school be hard. Now, is it hard to get A's? Yeah. But is it hard to pass your classes? No. If you put your mind to it. If you absolutely flunk a class, let's be honest here. You either A, didn't turn stuff in, B, didn't care, C, didn't try, or D, you probably gave up. There are ways to get C's or better. I will help you graduate. I will be there every step of the way. If you want help with Madden, we can set up Zoom calls. We can set up, some small little camps here and help you guys out for next gen football. I'm not the best player. I'm not a pro player. You're probably not going to be learning that much because a lot of it is user skill, not, a formula. I can't teach you my mind. But, I'm here to help you guys out. And that's why because if I could do it, you could do it. And that's why I said, you know what? I'm going to do a YouTube channel. Because literally it has made my Madden gameplay experience 10 times more fun. I have obviously met a lot of people through the web. And in all reality, it's been a great year. So, yeah, I'm not done with Madden. I could walk away right now on top. But that's not my goal. Because my goal wasn't winning. My goal was to have fun. I'm going to keep having fun in the game. And, in conclusion here, last 2 minutes here. It's just, in essence, just, don't act like getting top 100 is everything. Don't act like, if you don't get top 100, you're not top 100. Don't think of it like that. Don't think of it as, oh, I suck. No, you don't suck. This game is difficult. It is not made to succeed easily. I mean, literally, you have to realize, even if you are top 100, you play a lot of top 100 players. Like, I probably played 5 or 6 in my journey. So if I beat other top 100 players, I earned it. This isn't a cakewalk. I mean, 25 games in one weekend, and I could only lose 4 games or less to get top 25. Hell, if I have 1 DC, 3 losses left. It's crazy. The game is comprised of some skill and a lot of luck. And it's just like, it's a lot about making reads. And, some people get bailed out by Derrick Henry. Some people get bailed out by CPU man coverage bailouts. But in the grand scheme of things, you're gonna have to make reads. You're gonna have to make user plays. In the long run, if you suck, your record should deflect that. Yeah, you might get past Joe. You might get past someone else. But in the long run, you're not going to go that far in Madden if you follow a formula. And that goes with anything in life. Why are you being a rule follower? Why are you being a follower in general? Why are you taking everything so literal? Find your own plays. Use your own plays. Find your own system. Formulate your own scheme. Last time I checked, I'm the only one I know to use 4-4 split, a blitz and cover 2 scheme. Yeah, I run it half the game, but it's my scheme. It's unique. Can you make your scheme? I challenge you. And it's just like, these are the things that, in my opinion, it's what makes a good player. When I went from PS4 to PS5, I literally adapted. And I adapted quite well. It is a whole different game. A true good player will adapt to change. If you're really good in math, I can give you any problem and you can solve it. I mean, not any problem, because then you're a genius. But in general, I can give you a problem. And as long as you learned it, you can solve it. In Madden, if you're really a pro player, if you really think you're the best out there, then you can call any play and win the game. Is that the case? No. Only pro players. I'm not a pro player. I'm a good player. Above average. So literally, like I said, in my opinion, takeaways from this video, it's just like, don't feel bad if you don't get it. Because literally, there are so many people that will do whatever it takes to get top 100 because it makes them feel better about themselves. Now, for me, it did make me feel better about myself. But that's because I was trying to prove a point. That's because I was trying to prove a point. And I made my point. I made my point to the world that you don't have to cheese, and hell, you can get top 15. And again, by cheese, I mean like the same formation the whole game. The meta, Derrick Henry, man coverage, even the same 2 plays the whole game. I run the same 10, 15 plays the whole game, but you know what? It's my scheme. It's unique to me. I know Chris Smith said, well, Matt, you spam dime defense. Well, how many run dime defense? Maybe 20% of users or 15%. Not many. It's pretty unique. Am I the only one in the whole world? No. But if you run 3-3-5 wide, are you unique? No. And that's where I'm getting at. I really hope this video helped. If you have it, you know what? We're going to end the video with questions. If you have any questions, comment below, and I will go ahead and do a video going over the questions in the next video. Comment below any questions. Bye, guys. Take care.